Hey guys, it's been a while, and thought I'd give you a little glimpse at what I've been working on since the last season of Milky. I didn't partake in their new half season that they had, so I joined a friend's server, and this is all his stuff over here. We've been playing on the Bedrock, so it's been a learning experience for me because a lot of things are different. But I thought I'd give you guys a quick tour and show you what we've been working on here. Let's go check out what I built. And like I said, over there is all his stuff. He built these bridges to connect everybody's bases because there's a bunch of our friends who play here. But him and his girlfriend and their kid have built this pretty big complex. This is actually the first Minecraft he ever did. So this is his first server, and he's built quite a bit over here. And I might go through that another time and show you it all. There's actually a really cool UFO over there. He's got a lighthouse, basketball courts, a lot of cool stuff. And over here, see, this is my build, and it is based on one that I found on YouTube. I've changed it up a little bit. Unfortunately, the door on the outside isn't finished, so we're gonna go in through the bottom here because I tried to build a redstone door, and you know me and redstone. If I can get up here, there we go. My shortcut. That tile's actually going to plug this hole eventually. I haven't finished this room. This is going to be a big living room. But, yeah, this is all quartz, too. On survival. A lot of quartz. Um, in here, this is the bedroom. Again, not finished. These are actually something on the other side of the wall, but I figured I'd use it for lighting. But something's going to go here. I haven't figured out what yet. And then I got some more furnishings to do. But that's my room so far. I said this will come down into the living room here. Out here, you got a pool, except I'll see they didn't do it for once, but I gotta replace these with sea lanterns. I just don't have any at the moment. But every now and then, fish will spawn in my pool. So that's an interesting twist. And then maybe put some patio furniture out here. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Every time I start a project, I end up working on something else. We got a little fish tank here. That door I will show you at the end. This is going to be a bathroom. Haven't got around to it. And in case you're wondering, the light still goes through slabs in Bedrock. So there's lights under this floor, which is how this room is lit up. Also does how the ceiling and places in here are lit up with no lights. So that's cool. The unfortunate problem is torches under carpets. You can see the smoke comes through the carpet. So I may have to rethink those. Decorative touch here. Sitting room here. I'm going to put something on this table. Again, I keep getting distracted. This is my crafting room. My whole netherite armor suit in there. Maxed out. I don't actually wear armor. You know me. So. We have all various crafting supplies here. Not sure why the loom's in this room, but neat thing in Bedrock 2 to dye. I don't know if it works in Java. I've never actually done it until I was here, but you put water in the cauldron, put dye in the water, and then you can color your leather armor in there. I think you just do it on a crafting table in Java, but it's been a while. But yeah, my little laboratory room here. My cat. Another patio section out here. This is also the downside of light showing through slabs. Some of these are slabs, some are full blocks because there's a floor below, and you can see the difference. So positives and negatives to Bedrock, and you can see there's a lot of quartz here. I joined the server he'd been playing here for maybe a year, 6 months, and I probably cleaned the nether out of quartz. Nice living area here. Double-sided fireplace. You can get from this side through the glass. Another porch area. This one's bigger, I think. That might be the same size as the one below. And then this goes up to... I don't know what I'm going to do with this room. Maybe a table. I figured that out. Then we have furnace area here with empty storage chests because I don't have anything in this house anymore. Found some chainmail though. And then this goes out to a broken door because I haven't fixed it yet because you know me in Redstone, so you can't open it from this side. And what would be one of my houses without a hidden secret? I'm going to put a door in here. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But in here is the entrance to my patented and stupidly huge mine. Because, you know, this is how I mine. Ever growing, too. But, this is just the junk I've mined out of here. I haven't been down here in a while, actually. While I'm here... So, he had no way quickly getting between anywhere. So, on the nether side of things, I built this very rudimentary little nether hub type thing, and this path actually took a while to build, but nothing spectacular, but he thought it was really cool. I really shouldn't be wandering around out here with nothing. Whoa. If I can do it safely and without dying. Oh my god, there's gas everywhere. Let me in. This is his nether portal. Or portals. I guess he has more than one. Goes down to his netherite mining facility, but this potion dispenser, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this quick path up here, I threw in. Somebody's been here. There's a flower back there. To make it easy to travel between our bases. It's entertaining. And then I also built the tunnel here because when I got here, he hadn't even discovered a fortress yet. So we built this tunnel based on the one that we had in season 2, I think it was, of Milky, that went to Bando's farm. And I love the chunk loading here. This goes so fast that the chunk loading starts screwing up, and then you just kind of appear. But yeah, that tunnel took a while. And that one, like I said, was based on Bando's one that went to his Guardian farm. And then this literally goes up, around, and right there at the end of the tunnel there is our Nether Fortress. I do love this thing though. It did take a surprising amount of time to build all this. Really should bring some tools with me. So that's another side of things. I haven't really built much here. No farms, nothing on that side. Let's jump back in there. Back up to the house. And, yeah, see, the chunk issues are weird on this. Part of it, I think, is because it's a cheap hosted server. But yeah, definitely going to do more of this room and eventually put a door in here. But for now, she stays hidden in there. I don't even think anybody knows it's there. And, oh yeah, we got to come around the other side to open that. Of course, it's nighttime out. Luckily, most of my area is pretty lit up, so I really don't have to deal with too much in the way of monsters. So. I've got my normal villager slave camp hidden in here. Oh, that's what I didn't show you in the house. And somewhere there's pillagers nearby here. I haven't found them yet. I think they're behind this wall somewhere. There must be a cave. You can hear them. Somebody started a raid in here not long ago. Luckily, this is all sealed off, so they didn't get in here. But eventually, this is going to... I started on this side, have blue sky. I'm going to put some lights up in there, make them look like clouds. And build a building for each of the different types. For now, I've got the tables along the walls. And just like a military bunkhouse in here. They love to play with these doors. You should hear them open and close these doors when morning or night comes. Over this way, I don't know who's been messing with blocks here. This is the back door to the house. It goes to that. Again, not finished yet, but that was that door I didn't show you in the house. Eventually going to make this prettier when get around to that, but cave here too. I hear zombies. Definitely got some clearing out to do still, but and then I was slowly putting grass in so I could hide the torches, so they're just not everywhere. But you know me and my slave camps, they never get finished. I still had the one from the one season where literally it was just a hole. Excuse me, literally it was just a hole in the wall with villagers in it. I ended up turning that into an iron farm. Then we get up here. This is the bridge that comes from my friend's place. I don't know why he built them elevated like that. It's weird. But it comes to my other place, because over there's... That was my starting house, and I meant to build this one as a storage facility, and then it turned into an actual house, and I live here now most of the time, so this is just there for show. Looks pretty cool on the clip side, though. I had to actually build that clip up a little bit, you can see, because it wasn't quite tall enough for what I wanted. I guess I could have put it lower to the ground at the bottom, too, but whatever. And you'll notice this fencing looks very familiar from the suburbs on Milky, as well as these street lamps. I kind of stole the idea, modified it a little. I actually found a really cool new idea for street lamps that I didn't use here yet because it's kind of expensive to make. My friend used a couple down by his house after I showed them to him. But yeah, this is a familiar looking house. Maybe this was actually in the suburbs. It's been modified slightly, but not too much. Pretty much the same. Driveway obviously doesn't go anywhere, so I don't even know why I put it in. But mailboxes, we actually use them here. Inside, I have a fish tank here. The garage in Milky, this was actually open and had cars parked in here, but for me, I'm using it as a storage facility. That's what this place was originally designed for, and it works pretty good for me. And then, oh yeah, I got more banners. I gotta finish that. Up here, got a nice view. The other downside, when I originally started playing on this server, it was hosted by my friend. It was just his local machine, and we could crank up the view distances. But now that he's playing on a hosted and paid for server, they reduced our distances. So you used to be able to see all of his stuff down there in the valley, and it looked really cool. Now I can just barely see the back of his polar bear exhibit. But yeah, that's kind of a letdown because he had this huge tower that he built, And I think we all did it when we first started playing to designate so we could find his house no matter how far we went away. You could see this tower in the sky. And you can't see the tower because they cranked the view distance down. Actually, you can just... No, no, that's a cloud. I thought maybe that was a shadow of it, but... And there's another one over at 00 spawn, which is over that way somewhere, a huge tower. And you can't see either of them anymore because of the change, so that kind of sucks. Then we have our kitchen here. Dining room. I love the dining room table with the bar stools that I actually swapped out. This room here. I think I changed these too. This bathroom's a little bit bigger than it was. Love the mirror. And then side has barrel storage. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, to be honest. I was just screwing around, and that's what I've come up with so far. Yeah, the downside is these two, this stone here and there can't be changed because they're visible from the outside. So it kind of limits what I can do in there. And then this living room with the skylight is the same. And the bedroom is really boring. I haven't finished yet. But yeah, back here you can see my industrial facility. I've been busy on that because my friend, being completely new to Milky, or new to Minecraft, wasn't that familiar with Redstone. He's actually picked up a lot. He's actually learned quite a bit and picked up a lot. But when I first got here, he didn't know much about Redstone. Hadn't messed with it more than lighting switches. So I built farms for everything because he didn't have very much. So we got Sugarcane farm here. Just a basic cocoa farm there, nothing special. This is actually a concrete machine. As you put it in the, over here, it pushes it through the water, and then when it fills up the row, pushes them out. You can do it a whole stack and a half, I think, gets you to here, but a stack gets you to here. And then you break it all out, because we don't have TNT duping or anything to blow it up, so you gotta do it manually, but, Cactus Farm, which keeps overflowing because I don't use cactuses. Basic farms. These I use all the time, even on Milky. But I did learn one trick with these. Yeah, the trapdoors flip on them. The difference between Java and Bedrock is that you can't wait for these to all filter in. You can't use trapdoors. On the Java version, you can just put trapdoors here and put water behind them, and the redstone signal will flip the trapdoors. In Bedrock, the trapdoors get waterlogged and the water comes right through them. So, kind of broke that farm, but easy enough to fix. Just costs a lot more to put dispensers up there, but plant this real quick. Not that I'm actually using wheat anymore. Other people on the server use these. I open them up for anyone to use because we get brand new people who show up and have nothing, so it gives them a place to start. So here. Somebody's been through here recently, yeah, because there's some missing. But yeah, and then of course that I burn that a lot because I need the bone meal to make white dye because I'm working on a new project. Oh yeah, because we finally found that Nether Fortress. Now we have Nether Wart. We didn't actually have any of that when I got here. Me and Cubert found the Nether Fortress. Actually, I found it. He's the one that helped me raid it. Here we got more crops. Same farm as over there. Carrots, potatoes. Sheep auto shear. My sheep's gone. What the hell? Hey, one of my sheep's gone. I don't know how that happened. Looked. Must have got hit by lightning? Look, that would have destroyed blocks. I'm at a loss. Huh. That's a new one on me. But yeah, in hindsight, I would have connected these together instead of putting the torches in between them, but I didn't realize you could do that until after I built a bunch of them and I wasn't about to tear them down, because getting a animal into a 1x1 hole in Bedrock apparently is a pain in the butt. We have this giant sugarcane farm over here which overflows all the time. This is usually what I feed my bone meal machine with. And then this new contraption here is actually kind of cool. And I originally built this huge area thinking I could use it, and I can only go to here because the way Minecraft works. But this is a, you can tell by the side here, the mycelium, or whatever they call this stuff, mushroom crap. This is a mushroom farming, what do they call these things? The crimson fungus and whatever the blue one is. You use it to breed these, and you can swap out whatever these 2 blocks here are. You can swap between the red and the blue. And my recording messed up there for a minute, but what I was saying is, yeah, you're gonna stand down here with these. You plant the mushroom up here. You can see the line on that block. You can squeeze just between. Turn this on. It auto bone meals it. It grows. The observer sees it and it pushes out. These are all pistons. It's very similar to the way that the concrete machine over there works, except for some reason when this gets to right about here, the pistons stop pushing, and instead of pushing the blocks forward, pushes the pistons back, and they ruin all of the redstone behind, which really sucks. But it also, when these grow, they replace blocks, which is why it's all obsidian. Otherwise, these will destroy the machine. But it's a great source to get these lights, as well as the warped wood, which I was using for a project. And then, of course, you just plant the mushrooms over here. You bone meal this to get more mushrooms, so you can farm the mushrooms too. See? And that's pretty much how that works. But this is what I've been working on since half season there of Milky started, keeping myself busy and messing with various things. I'm gonna try to sync this up to where the other video was, because I don't know what happened to my recorder there. But the next big project that I worked on was actually a present for my friend. We've been friends for 30 some years probably, and like I said, that's all his stuff over there, and I will probably go through that in another video. There's more over there. Cubert started building some stuff over that. I get confused. Yeah, I think his is over that way. Yeah, because I think that bridge goes to his. And then some other friends that you guys don't know, like I don't even know, live over that way. But yeah, so I built this for him, and probably half the people who watch my channel are too young to maybe recognize or get the reference here, but this will probably give it away. With wooden swords. So I was 3D printing some dungeon layouts for the original Legend of Zelda that I found, and they were really cool looking. And hopefully I'll paint them up at some day, but I got the idea to build this, and this is the entrance to Dungeon 1 in the Legend of Zelda. And hopefully there's no monsters in here. Creepers in here are my worst nightmare because mob creep is on. But this is a full 3D representation of the Dungeon 1 in Legend of Zelda to the best of my abilities. There are lights above the ceiling, but not doing it below the floor. But this is where all that warped wood needed. All this concrete. So much concrete. And yeah, it's literally an exact replica of the dungeon, including the lanterns. I think they have torches or whatever by the doors, but the lanterns look better. I'm only closing these because I don't want something to spawn behind me. I did have a creeper blow up in here once, and it sucked. Even got the hole blown in the wall where you can use a bomb. I'm heading to someplace specific. I think those... Oh god, the pillagers are in here, and I don't have any armor on. I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, and that's gonna respawn me way out in the middle of no. Well, you get to see my new project I'm working on. That was back there. Guess I should grab some armor, huh? I got a full suit of chainmail in the other house. Let's go grab that. I do have better armor somewhere. I got my netherite set in the showcase there, but I rarely ever wear that. Oh, this is the backside, by the way. Like how far? This is the backside of the house with the broken door. It's still... I'm limited by the clip side I'm working in. There we go. Well, we look fancy all suited up, but look, for me, that's impressive for redstone, right? It works. The goal is to get it to work off a button so that I can put a button on each side. I can't believe I died. That's funny. Maybe I should take one of these. Hopefully I can get to my stuff. They usually despawn. Jeez. Yeah, so they're all in my dungeon apparently. Good to know. Got my stuff back though. Let's do the... Hey, one of my picks is missing. No. Where did it go? Oh, good. That would have sucked. Like, literally the only thing I care about, and thought it was missing there for a second. That was kind of scary. Alright. So what I was trying to get to in here to show is this room. I was very proud of this room. This is the little old man and the fires. Normally this is written above his head, but it was the best I could do. We're actually going to have our weapons out now. Now that we have armor on. And here I was worried about running into creepers. We go out this way. Boom. If I had to change it, I might change that to lapis instead of blue wool, because it kind of shows. Plus, I forgot I was kind of in the swamp. So, it looks like it turned out blue. This is the other part that's pretty cool in here. In the real game, I think you had to push that block to get into this, but you go down the ladder. Go over, up the ladder, and bow and arrows. Because that's what you got in the first stage as a reward. I really did put a lot of thought into this place. Come on. And then we'll hop over right to the end. I unfortunately do not have a dragon. The one thing I couldn't figure out how to finagle. We haven't even been to the end yet on the server. Since it's my friend's server and it's his first time playing, I did not want to go find the end dungeon and do all that without him. This is the room where the little hands came out of the wall and they would grab you and take you all the way back to the beginning, and it sucked. And this was the room where you fought the dragon. He was standing right here. But I was going to make like a dragon skin rug type thing, but I need a dragon head to do that. And then the final trophy room where you get the Triforce. I put way too much time into building this place. The only thing I still want to do for this is to make a map. Because in one of these rooms, I think it was this one, you actually discover the map. And I can put a compass point to show up as the boss room, which would show up on the map. And make a mini map somewhere out in the world of just the overhead view of the layout of the rooms. Oh, there's my creeper. Oh! He blew up. Damn it. So I got all that put back together. And it's already a really long video, so I think we're going to call this here. And we'll have to go back and show you the rest of the stuff in another video. So on the bright side, that means there's another video still to come. And we'll take a look at some of my friends' places over here, Cubert's place over there, and some of the other cool builds on the server. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.